What's up everyone, it's it's the Action Figure Freak once again, and today I've got you the Jada Toys Universal Monsters line, the Wolfman, as the third of 4 Halloween themed action figure unboxings this month. I mean, Halloween is coming really soon, and next week I've got you the Dracula figure on Halloween, it's coming out. So yeah, I would say there's not much more to talk about. Let's get this thing open. And here he is right out of the box. Here's a quick 360 at first before I put my fat fucking fingers all over the figure too much. And I gotta say, I fell in love with Jada Toys with the Street Fighter Rio figure that I opened before a while. These Monsters figures are actually also pretty awesome, but I've got a few things that I don't like about these. But I mean, let's stop the talking and start the talking. Let's focus on the articulation at first. So, to the articulation at first, we got the normal neck joint with the head joint. That is probably, yep, that kind of joint here. That's pretty okay, but with the back hair, he has a few issues with looking around. As you can see, it's blocked a little bit, but not too bad. We got ball joints, but I gotta say the swivel on the ball joint is a little stiff on a few parts. We got double jointed pinned elbows. We got horizontal hinged hands as well as swivels. We got the upper chest swivel and the lower ab swivel. We got here the normal leg articulation, swivels on here, double jointed pinned knees, vertical hinges on the feet as well as swivels to keep that quick and short. But we also get a lot of really cool accessories, like a more angry hat, which I will show detailed in a few minutes. Then we have 2 more grabbing hands. The right hand has a vertical hinge that's sticking in there pretty hard, and a horizontal hinged grabbing hand. So yeah. Then we get here a bear trap, which is really awesome, with an actual chain on here. So that's really cool what we get in this. And then we also have one more accessory, and that's that kind of staff here. I've never watched these Universal Monsters movies, but these characters are just iconic and reused over and over. So yeah, for the accessories, the staff, as you see, is too painted. I don't know, they pulled some darker metal paint over there, pretty weird. And we actually have a star in the back here and a wolf head on the front, which is really awesome. The bear trap is also painted a little rusty. The chain is hanging on one side and on the middle part, and you can close it, so also that's a play feature that's really awesome. I mean, of course it won't close for itself, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. Then let's decapitate him and see if I look stupid. No, it actually got really quick in there. Then we use here that one hand and the other accessory hand. Okay, let's see if the vertical hinge, yes, it works finally. Okay, so that one here is for the staff. So that's a really small hole in the hand. I like Jada Toys, but I don't know why they would do this here. So that hole is way too short for the staff. I mean, just look at this. I mean, technically it should work, but you see, it's kind of thicker. So I think I might drill that thing out. That's really unfortunate. But that's simply not the first time that I have issues like this with the Jada Toys figures. So the Frankenstein was pretty awesome, but the arms weren't moving that good. And also this here, just after opening it, it got really loose. Might be the reason because I opened it like this, ripping it out like this. But still, that shouldn't happen. I gotta say, I've opened a few figures of Jada toys now, and I gotta say, all in all, they're doing a pretty good job for a really low price. And since this here got pins, I assume these came out earlier than the Street Fighter figures, because the Street Fighter figures are awesome. These are pinless on all the joints, so yeah. But yeah. This is simply the werewolf figure. Let's see if we can see some detail. I mean, here's the second head. This got a little eye misprint. The other one is pretty okay. Yeah, almost the same one. Here on his shirt, we got a little shade colors going on. Nothing too much, but you can slightly see it. The same thing is on the pants, so that's also pretty good with that darker blue in there. What I think is the most amazing part is the shade they used on all these fur parts. Also here on the hands, they sneaked a lot. Also on the feet is almost the most awesome looking part here. I'm not into some fetus stuff here, yeah? But you see, we get here all these shades on there, and I don't know. It looks really awesome. So yeah, that's simply the Wolfman action figure by Jada Toys. My opinion is it's a pretty good figure, mostly. So let's do a quick jump in pose like this here. Should go really well. As you see, gets really quick that you can do a good or pretty good pose with these figures. They have a lot of movability on a cheap price, so these were like 30 euros. Get them cheaper, like 20 euros. So in America, these should be like $20 or less. And I gotta say, for that price, we get a lot here. We get pretty cool accessories with love to detail. I mean, where do you get it? Here. I mean, that's an actual metal chain. So Jada Toys is absolutely killing it with stuff like this. It's just a few small issues, but I mean, come on. We have that low price. And I think as long as we get our good old figures, that's not a big problem. And if you want to get this on the full price, I wouldn't recommend it to you. If you need it for like, as I do, as a Halloween decoration, look out for a cheaper price. But if you really need it, still a pretty good figure. So yeah, okay. And yeah, that was pretty much everything for today. Hope you have an awesome day, and now it's time to say, action out.